Hello my loves, my name is Lizzie. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It genuinely means the absolute world to me. So today I am bringing you a super glowy, dewy, healthy, youthful base makeup tutorial. As you can see on my face right now, my makeup evolves a lot. The way I do my makeup changes every now and again, but this is potentially my favorite. Like I don't think I've ever been so happy with the way I do my face makeup. So if you want to find out how I'm doing this gorgeous look right here, then make sure you keep watching. Okay, so arguably the most important part of this routine is the skin prep. So I have just washed my face, so I have like zero moisture on my skin right now, so we are going to need to change that ASAP. But before I do that, I'm going to go in with my Kitsch Pro dermaplaners. So I buy these on Beauty Bay. They are biodegradable. Important. I've done them on my channel before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I just think it makes for such a smooth canvas for your makeup to go on, because like sometimes, I don't know if you find this, but when I like keep my peach fuzz, the makeup often kind of gathers where I have the most hair. But obviously this is definitely not compulsory. This is just kind of what I like to do. One thing I will say is do be careful going kind of like around your hairline, and especially like here, because I have definitely taken off chunks of hair with these bad boys. Something else that's good about these is they also kind of act as an exfoliator, because they get rid of kind of like the top layer of skin as well, so all the dead skin cells. So I'm just going to really quickly zoom through my skincare. Not going to bore you with it because that's not exactly what you came here for. So I'm just using the Face Theory CeraC Pore Reducing Toner. Just going to whack that all over my face really quickly. This is the Face Theory Aquawake Eye Cream. Just going to get the tiniest amount of that. I find under my eyes is where I get kind of the most creasing, so it's very important to make sure that area is nice and moisturized. This I am definitely in need of a new one. This is the Face Theory Super Gel Moisturizer. Okay, so the next two products I'm actually going to use together. So this is the Upcircle Face Serum. Why couldn't I read that? This is the Raw Inventions Mineral Shield Daily Primer. This is SPF 30. So this is what I use as my SPF, but it is white and it does leave a very white cast on your face. So I only use a little bit, and I do like to make sure I use it with another product, so I'm not just looking like, you know, a middle-aged dad on holiday. All that glow, all that moisture that's just been added into my skin is pretty much all from this serum. It is genuinely a dream. Okay, so onto makeup. So I have been loving using a beauty blender to apply my foundation recently. I have recently converted back from a brush. So this foundation that I'm using today is the Stay Naked Urban Decay foundation in 31NN. This is actually quite close to my natural skin colour, because I'm actually not going to apply it to my whole face. I'm just going to apply it to the areas that need it. So kind of around here where I've got a few, you know, spot scars and dark marks from previous blemishes, or like here I have got a really annoying spot and I have a hair on my face. So I'm just going to squirt a pump of that onto my hand. I also think using a wet beauty blender is key, because I think it's so much bouncier and you're almost like pressing the product into your skin. It looks a lot more skin-like with a beauty blender rather than a brush. I think if you use a brush, you end up applying a lot more product, and makes for higher coverage, but also makes for less natural looking makeup, in my opinion. It's just to kind of like even out the skin tone. So wherever you have a little bit of coloration, you feel like you need some coverage, just apply the foundation there, make sure it's all blended out, and that's foundation done. So for my under eyes, I'm going in with the Revolution Supersize Conceal and Define. This is in the shade C9. I'm not going to do any highlighting. I'm just going to apply it where I feel like I need it for now, maybe just on the lids as well. And then I'm gonna get the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Porcelain. This is quite a heavy duty concealer, so I'm just gonna pop that right over that blemish and over a couple more. What I'm going to do with those areas, I'm just going to leave them to go tacky because I feel like you get a lot more coverage that way. And for my under eyes, I'm actually going to use my fingers to tap that in. Quick tip as well, your fourth finger, your ring finger, has like the least amount of pressure. So if you're using your finger for anything, this is like the lightest, like the least powerful finger. So it just means you get really nice light tapping movements and you don't disturb the makeup too much. And then I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and really lightly tap in the rest of the concealer. Okay, so that, believe it or not, is pretty much all the liquid products I'm going to put on my face today. Even though it is a glowy look, bear with me, you'll see. Just to set those in place, I'm going to use the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. Just to make sure nothing budges when we apply products on top of it. I lie actually, I am just going to use this cream contour by She Glam just to do my nose contour because I haven't found another way of doing my nose contour that I actually like, so I'm just going to do that really quickly. Okay, so onto bronzer. I have here the Sunkissed Sunset Medium to Deep Duo, so you can obviously tell which one I use. I love this product so much because it is so pigmented, so you need the tiniest amount, but it also, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it has a shimmer to it, and that is key. So I just go really light-handed on a super fluffy brush. I'm going slightly higher than my actual, the contour of my cheekbone, just because I want to lift slightly. Just gonna kind of take it round into my temple as well, and I will take it over to my, like around my forehead. Then I'm just going to do my jawline as well, just ever so lightly because I don't want anything to be muddy or anything. Just to deepen that out a little bit, I will go in with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour, and I'll just go into the places where I just want a little bit more depth, so quite kind of towards the back. So I was going to go in with a blush, but I am actually really enjoying the way my skin is looking at the moment, so I think I'm going to give it a pass. This is by far my favourite part of this routine. So this is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is what I use as a highlight. So it comes with this gorgeous pipette. I think this has a shade. This is the shade Sunlight. So it's a very gloopy product, and I just kind of, like, I don't even squeeze the pipette, I just use what's kind of already on the, you know, the outside, because it is intense. And it just, again, I just use that fourth finger just to tap it in. And I actually take it really quite close to my eye as well. I almost take it all the way around this area, so up onto my temple a little bit, up onto my brow bone, and you can build it up as well. It can be as intense as you want. How healthy does that glow look? It doesn't look like you've applied product, it just looks like that is your skin. Oh, it's the most beautiful product ever. I love it. It is slightly more expensive. I was kind of expecting a bigger tube when I bought it, but nevertheless, this has actually lasted me quite a long time. Just gonna get right above the brows as well. Just gonna use whatever's on my fingers, just on my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna be so upset when I finish this. To be honest, I think Cover FX might be vegan and cruelty free, so I might be able to justify buying another one. So that is my base makeup done. I'm gonna go off camera and do my lips and my eyes and my brows, and I'll be back with you in a second. So I didn't do anything crazy with the eyes or the lips because I really did want the focus to be on the skin. So just to finish off, I am going to go in with a little bit extra setting spray. And then just because I don't want to look kind of oily, I just want to look nice and dewy, I am going to go in with a little bit of powder just to reel it in a little bit. This is just the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'm just going to go in with a really small brush. I'm just going to grab my forehead, just in the middle, around here. It's mostly just kind of like down the center of my face. And there we have it. That is the final look. It is super glowy, super kind of youthful. I really do hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up down below. It would really, really help me out. I would really appreciate it. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed, you definitely should be. That is all from me for today. So I will see you very, very soon for another video.